without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode. Getting well with Terry and friends, NHL trends and betting picks. I'm Terry, ready to break down today's slate. Two games to talk about today. On today's slate between Nashville and Vancouver, and Dallas and Vegas. So we will, of course, get to that. First, we'll take a look at what happened on Monday's show. Even though I'd rather not, wasn't the best day. Steven Stamkos anytime goal, Sam Reinhart anytime goal. Neither scored here in this game, and that was it for the series. Florida moves on, and they will face whoever wins Boston and Toronto Game 7, which we'll talk about tomorrow. And then in the second game here, Dallas Stars, Vegas Golden Knights had the draw. Unfortunately, it didn't get there. I believe the Stars won 3-2, if I'm correct, there. So close, but obviously not close enough in that one. But it's a new day. And first, we will talk about this game between the Vancouver Canucks, Nashville Predators. We've got Vancouver plus 105 to plus 113. Nashville minus 125 everywhere. 5.5s right across the board as well. So most books in some agreement here in this one. Vancouver have won 3 of their last 5 games. Nashville 2-2-1 in their last 5. Both teams 1 over, 3 unders. One game finished with 6 goals. So 2 and 3 to the total here. Both teams going to overtime in one of their last 2 games. Vancouver obviously leads this series 3-2. I'll be looking to win and knock the Predators out in this one. Vancouver 7-2 in the last 9 games between these teams. 5 over, 4 unders, 1 game. Finished with 6 goals. And I've kind of been on the wrong side of this series. So I said when we did our NHL preview show that this was just one series where I just didn't have a good feeling for. And we've seen, obviously, Nashville battle back there in the last game, winning 2-1. Now heading back here home for the Predators. See what they can do against this Canucks team. Ultimately, the best way to bet this game is to do a same game parlay, in my opinion. Parlay Philip Forsberg and Gustav Nyquist both together to get a point, minus 105 at Bet365. Both players have gotten a point in 7 of their last 8 games. So both have been very, very consistent for the Nashville Predators, even going back to the regular season. A lot of the time we had these two guys with Roman Josi, who has a point in back-to-back games. But ultimately, we're going to stick with Forsberg and Nyquist, both to get a point in this game, which is minus 105 at Bet365. Looking at the Canucks, Miller has a point in 14 of his last 16. Brock Besser a point in 3 of 5. Quinn Hughes an assist in 4 of his last 6 games. Ultimately, no single plays here for me in this one. Ultimately, I can see either team winning, but I do lean with the Predators, so I'll take their 2 most consistent players here to continue on scoring points. Hey Terry, hope you're all good. Thanks, Robert. Obviously, I did announce that my best friend passed away, and then my uncle passed away a couple days ago again. So multiple deaths here in my family, but I am hanging in. I'm doing okay. So Canucks money line, I could see it, but I could not see it as well. So ultimately, no side for me. Hockey's been exciting. Never trust the Bruins, though. Yeah, I trusted the Bruins yesterday. Well, we all know what happened there. Quinn Hughes assists JT Miller over 1.5 points. All right, all right. I think Canucks put them out. Okay, all right. Besser over 2.5 shots. JT Miller over 2.5 shots. Besser, JT Miller, Eichel goal parlay plus 1900. All right. I don't know how many goals there are in this game, so I would maybe lean the other way. But Canucks money line. All right, so everyone's liking the Canucks. Nobody has any faith in the Predators pushing this to Game 7. Not that games are fixed, because I'm not going to say that. I don't believe that. But the NHL wants a Game 7. They make a lot more money when there's a Game 7 rather than if it ends in Game 6. So ultimately, I'm not saying to use that as a handicapping stat, but it is something to think about. Canes and 6 against the Rangers. I have not looked over that series enough yet to make any statement. I'll just say that because I haven't capped the series yet. Preds money line and Stars money line parlay. All right, all right. Or do we think it's going 7? I don't know. I could see either team winning here. That's why I'm ultimately not on a side for this one. Under 6.5, both games. So okay, parlay both games under 6.5 plus 149. I don't hate that at all. I don't hate that at all. I could see 2 lower scoring games, and then taking the alternate total of the 6.5 gives you extra insurance there. Leaning under and no player props. Might play Zadorov because he's a baller. All right, all right. JT Miller shots and goal prop. Okay. Forsberg running shots. Let me see what Forsberg has been doing when it comes to shots lately. Bear with me here. Let's see what he's been looking at for shots. Back-to-back games with just 2. 3 or 4 previous to that. 3 in 2 games, 4 in 1 game, and then back-to-back games with just 2 shots. So I don't know. 2 assists in his last game. He has obviously scored more, but I don't know if I'd go with the shots there for him. Period 1, under 2 goals. Okay, so like a lower scoring start. Silvos confirmed. All right. Yossi assist. And Thomas Novak assist, plus 300. Wow. Wow, big plus money there. Novak hasn't really been too big of a part of this series, but for your sake, I hope he shows up here in Game 6. Speaking of Game 6s, moving on to our next game, which is between the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights. Dallas minus 107 to minus 115. Vegas minus 103 to minus 105. 5.5s right across the board here in this one. And Dallas started this playoff series down 0-2. They lost both games at home, heading back to Vegas. And I thought that all my Stars futures were in serious trouble. Because when you start at home and you lose both games, you head on the road, it doesn't look good. But what did Dallas do? They won both games in Vegas. They evened the series. Then they headed back to Dallas in their last game and got the win. So starting down 0-2, they're now up 3-2 and can eliminate the Vegas Golden Knights with a win here in this game. And that's exactly what I think happens. Dallas has all the momentum here in this series. Obviously, they've shown they can win in Vegas. They just did it in back-to-back games in games 3 and 4. And now, after that game 5 win, that was a big win. Dallas is, as I said, they have the momentum. They're in the driver's seat here in this series. Ultimately, I like them before the series started, and I like them here to finish off the Vegas Golden Knights. A lot of people, a lot of cappers that I really like and trust on Twitter do like Wyatt Johnston, a point prop, which is around minus 140, which is out of my price range. However, if you same game parlay Wyatt Johnston over half a point with Johnston 3 or more shots, you get a plus 125 price. So a lot better of a price there. Why am I doing this? Well, Wyatt Johnston a point in 4 of the 5 playoff games, at least 3 shots in 4 games in a row. So Wyatt Johnston, um, a really good young player for Dallas, who's going to be really good for a long time for them, and shows up in the playoffs when you want a guy to show up. So we'll back him here. Jason Robertson has a point in 4 or 5 games in this series. Miro Heiskanen an assist in 4 of his last 5. For the Vegas Golden Knights, Jack Eichel a point in 9 games in a row, at least 3 shots on goal in 28 of his last 29 games, which is just crazy. Braden McNabb a point in 4 of his last 5 games. Marchessault a point in 3 of 5. Ivan Barbashev an assist in 4 of 5. But ultimately, for me, it's just these two: Dallas Stars money line, and then the same game parlay with Wyatt Johnston props here in this one. Zucker over 1.5 shots in goal. He's covered this in 9 of 10 at home and 4 and 5 in the series. All right, what are those odds looking like? Because I know 1.5 shots. 1.5 shots can be, depending on the player, can be tough when it comes to odds. And I'm looking. Oh, Jason Zucker in Nashville. Okay, we'll go back here. See what that's looking like. Shots on goal, 1.5 minus 160. Yeah, so out of my price range, but best of luck. Marchessault point, Carlson point, Stone point, plus 303. These guys have to step up. We'll see. We'll see. Vegas in 7, plus 345. Boo. Boo. Preds and Canucks go to 7 with Canucks winning at home, and Stars defeat the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. Sounds good to me. Isaac, sounds good. Issei agrees. Awesome. Wyatt Johnston over 3.5 shots on goal. He's covered this in 7 of his last 10 on the road. And versus Vegas, 6-4, 5-3, 8-6, 5-5 on the road. Playoffs versus Vegas, minus 105. I like it. Obviously, you can see I do like that. So, yeah, he's been doing great. That's why I trust him here in the same game parlay. Stars money line. I agree. They've got all the momentum here. This series is going 7 out of 6. I hope not. Vegas puck line plus 230. Wow. Okay. Pedersen no show under half a point. Okay. I know he's been kind of rough in the playoffs this year, so can't talk you off that. Yes to Zucker. Zucker over 1.5 is minus 150 at DraftKings. Okay. Yeah, that's better. For me, minus 130 is my cutoff point. So everyone bets differently. But I hope you cash. Vegas is tired from last year's playoffs, I admit. I don't know. Dallas is just a very good team. And Vegas, you had them. You were up 2-0 heading home. But you lost both of those. You couldn't win one of those home games. Then you go to Dallas in game 5 and you lose there too. It's Vegas had complete control of this series, but they've let it go. And now Dallas has control and momentum. So Zucker shots on goal parlay piece with Sonny Gray to record the win for plus 200 at DK. Best of luck if you watch the baseball show. I obviously didn't put my money on it, but my gut is telling me the White Sox could possibly be live today. But I'm obviously not betting it. So that's what I like here in this game. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I will be going over tomorrow's game. So not sure when I'll do that. I might do it tonight. And just get it up there. So stay tuned to that, and then the baseball show will be tomorrow. But I'll actually I'll do that tonight. We'll go over tomorrow's game later on tonight. White Sox bullpen is about as live as my dead dog. Yeah, I'm not saying that the bullpen is live, but I don't know. I just have this feeling they win. Bruins win in OT tomorrow, and I'm on the draw. So that's I'll give one of those plays out right now. I'm on the draw, so sounds good to me. ICX. I'm also on Bruins to win this series, obviously pre-game, pre-series. So I like that. Yossi point, Eichel point, Miller point, parlay of the day. I like it. I do. Best of luck. Leafs in 7. It wouldn't surprise me. The way Boston has played the last couple of games, it would not surprise me at all. Yeah, White Sox pen, Keller not stretched out. That's true. That's true. That's why I'm not on them, but I'm not against them here. So I cannot lay that price with St. Louis. But great show. Best of luck. Thanks, Tommy. You as well. And we will see you guys later on for the hockey show for tomorrow. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow for the baseball show. Thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck tonight.